Hello, Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera. My name is Nur Arif Shahiran bin Nurliza. My student ID is 522-152-24293 and I'm from Group 10. And our topic is the research study on UNIKL students' level of stress and on academic expectation and level of stress on s- self-perception. So for my part, I'm going to present about the background of the study and the problem statement. So for the background, students often struggle with various academic tasks or challenges that they may find it stressful. These challenges increases their stress level without them knowing, and in turn will risk their health. The unique MIT student are no exception to this. So this research covers the level of stress by unique MIT students, the cause of academic expectation and self-perception. Hopefully, this research can give an in-depth understanding on the problem and finding methods that can be used to mitigate or improve the level of stress in unique MIT student. So next is the problem statement. So the problem statement, students often face stress from real academic expectation. This includes, for example, the pressure on uh, academic achievement from either instructor, lecturer, uh, peers, classmate, or parents. So furthermore, they also prone to doubt about their competence and the fear of failure, and this will increase the stress on their in their body without them realizing, and in turn will make them unable to focus and lower their academic performance. Furthermore, there also the limited support on the for the students for managing the stress also leave unique MIT students overwhelmed and unprepared whenever there's an exam or test. So therefore, the exploring the stress problem related the problem exploring the stress problem related to academic expectation and self-perception among UKMIT students must be done in order to understand more about the problem and creating the solution. That's all for me. I'm going to pass for the next person.
So, Assalamualaikum sir. Today I will be discussing the research methodology and finding related to academic stress and self-perceptions among students at UNIKL MIT. For our respondents, we focus on UNIKL MIT students who have experienced stress connected to academic expectation and self-perceptions. The instrument we used was a questionnaire with a Likert scale. This allow us to measure and assess the student stress levels and perceptions in a structured manner. Moving on to literature review, our study is supported by several key findings from past research. Like for the first one is from Bedway and Gabriel 2015. The article highlighted the academic stress arise from factors such as heavy workloads, parental expectations, and students' self-perception of their competence. And number two is from Gobena 2024. Uh, she emphasized that excessive stress can negatively impact students' mental health and overall academic performance, which underscore the severity of the issues. Lastly, Noreen et al. 2021 discussed the importance of institutional support and effective coping strategies in improving students' well-being and academic success. These studies provide a strong foundation for understanding and challenges faced by students and how interventions might be implemented.
Moving on, explaining about research objectives, research questions, and also summary of respondents. So for research objectives, we have two objectives. The first objective is to investigate unique minority level of stress related to academic expectations and also investigate students' academic self-perceptions. So we have research questions. So we have two sections. The first section is for the first research objective, and the second section is for the second research objectives. So the first research question is what what are unique minority level of stress related to academic expectations? We have four questions. Competition with peers for grades is it quite intense? My teachers are critical of my academic performance. Teachers have unrealistic expectations of me. The unrealistic expectations of my parents stresses me out. And the second research question has six questions. Am I confident that I will be a successful student? Am I confident that I will be successful in my future career? I can make academic decisions easily. I fear failing courses this year. I think that my worry about examinations is weakness of my character. Even if I pass my exam, am I worried about getting a job? So moving on, I'll be talking about the summary of respondents. So based on the chart, we can see or graph. Sorry, it's graph. So based on the responses derived from the participants, the majority, 66.7%, falls into the moderate category. Around 23.3% of respondents are in the high category, reflecting significant stress or challenges, while 10% report low level of stress or minimal academic pressure. This shows that while most students are coping well, a notable portion may benefit from additional support. The results highlight the need to address stress levels in a balanced way to ensure student well-being. Thank you.
Recommendation from our study. Here are the three recommendations to help address the issue. First, we should look into how academic stress affects student mental health and career in the long run. Stress doesn't just impact grades, it can lead to serious mental health issue and even affect future career choice. By understanding this, we can create a better way to support students over time. Second, the university should introduce more programs to student manage stress. Things like counseling service, stress management workshop, and peer support group can give students to the tools to handle academic pressure and feel supported emotionally. Uh, and I think lastly, it's important to consider student different backgrounds when designing support system. Factors like culture and financially challenge can add to stress. By offering financial aids, creating inclusive programs, or providing mentor, we can make sure every student gets their right kind of help. So, in summary, this recommendation aim to create a healthier and more supportive environment at UniKL MIT, helping students succeed both in their studies and also their personal life. I think that's all from me. Thank you.